Good morning, welcome to the TravelON channel, and thank you for liking and subscribing. If you haven't already, hit that button. We're here today, it's October, which means it's time for an update on the new cruise terminal in Playa Blanca, the big white building behind me. Now usually I have to climb the stairs to get a good view of it because there's a big fence up blocking it, but the fence has disappeared, which means you get this beautiful view while sitting in one of the beautiful bars and restaurants enjoying a meal. Let's go take a little look around because I've heard this month is where all the offices move into that big white building. So I'm going to go and try and get the information, and I'm going to show you around and see what's going on. So here we go. It's a beautiful day today. The Kalima, we've just had a Kalima, and it looks like it's gone. You can see the sun rising, and it's a little bit of Kalima, but it's looking beautiful. And look at this. Usually I'm walking along here and there's a big fence. In fact, usually I don't film here, but look, the fence has gone, which means you can have a walk down, uninterrupted views. Absolutely beautiful. And I tell you what, it's going to do so good for the likes of Popeyes. You can sit up there and get a good view. Well, Popeyes was high anyway, so you could see everything. But the Irish Anvil down the bottom, you can now sit there and you haven't got that big fence blocking the view. So it's going to do so good for those businesses. So that's great news. And you can see now all the barriers have gone for walking around. There's still a couple over in that direction, look, where the Linus Romero office is. But the roundabout's done. And you've got free rein, look. We can walk around. We've got the new walkway, the new path. Everything's looking new and shiny. So how's everybody been? It's got a little bit quiet, I have to say. It's still busy for an October, but it has gone a lot quiet. Now the kids are back at school and things. So it's going to give me more time to film some videos, and I've got loads of ideas. But if there's anywhere you want to see, please let us know, and I'll get out there, because now I've got more time to be able to go around and show everybody. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe, because it gives you a notification when we film. So if you want to see things here in Lanzarote and Fuerteventura, Tenerife, Gran Canaria, make sure to subscribe. I'm actually heading over to Fuerteventura tomorrow, so I'll be doing a video of my journey over there, and I'll be letting you all know. So here's the big white building and the big car park, which is not completely open, and that will, I think, or this section maybe, is the car hire section. So good place to get a car actually if you're in Playa Blanca. If you come down here, because they've got quite a big car park, you'll be able to pick a car up quite quickly, you know. Sometimes you have to go down, order it from the little offices, and then they'll come and drop it to you and stuff like that. So it looks like this could be a good place if you need a car in Playa Blanca just to pop down. It's going to cross the road here, so the walkways, as you can see, are done. And there's like two walkways. There's the main walkway here, but then you can also hop up the little stairs there, which are blocked off at the moment, and walk along there, look. So you can walk all the way along there, and that's like Marina Rubicon. There's a little place in Marina Rubicon. You can see some people over there that have took the walk, and that's nice because you can sort of walk all the way around the harbour and get some nice views. But we're not going to do that today. We're going to stick to the path. So there we go. That white building there, which I'm going to go and film for you and show you, is ready. And I've heard a little rumour, I don't know how true it is, that in October they're going to be opening that. Well, it is October, so I would think towards the end of October they're going to be opening that, and all the offices, Linus Romero, Armas, Fred Olsen, will be moving in there. So in the other videos where we asked what's it going to be for, that's where it's going to be. So it looks like that's where you go, get your tickets. That's where you go, wait for the ferry. Yeah, so there you go. How it's going to work with Linus Romero, I don't know, because they're sort of on the other side. So it's going to be interesting to see. But you can see it's open. It's very quiet down here today. It is early, so there you go, there's one side of it. And we'll take a little walk around to the front. Now, I don't know how many more videos I'm going to do of the cruise harbour really, or the cruise terminal, because once it's open, can't do that every month, can I? It's finished, so we'll definitely go to the opening and we'll do a video there, and then I suppose we'll do a couple of videos when the cruise ships arrive and come and have a nose and see what's going on. But you can see, very quiet today. So tomorrow when I head over to Fuerteventura, I'm going to come and get my tickets and I'm going to drive in this way. So I'll do a video of me driving in and getting on the ferry so I can show you that. And if you're hiring a car or you're coming away, that'll give you an idea of what it's like to get over to Fuerteventura by car. And don't forget to check the small print. And if you're a foot passenger and you just want to go over for the day, well, I've told you before, you've got a number of different options. You've got the Linnaeus Romero ferry, which is the one that we recommend, which is a foot passenger ferry. It's brand spanking new, really comfortable. And you've got the new mini Fred Olsen, which is again a smaller one without cars. They're both pretty much the same price, but the Linnaeus Romero one is a lot newer. It's a brand new ferry, so it's a lot more comfortable. There you go, look, some cars coming in. So it looks like you have to sort of drive down and then turn round. Or are they for the Armas? So I know the Fred Olsen one's over there, and the Armas one, where does the Armas come in? I think the Armas one comes in over there. That's interesting. Let's see what we can see. So you can see there, look, there's another entrance on that side to get the cars on. And then around here is another one as well. So I don't know which one is which. I'm going to go and find out. There's some tourists, look. You can always tell the tourists because they've got the car hire stickers on. So they're looking to where to go, look. And they're being sent around here. And they've got to turn the car around and they've got to park here. That's strange. Right, I'm going to get some info. Stay tuned, 1 second. Right, we're back. So there you go, the information that I've got. Seems a bit strange. Seems a bit strange. So the Armas is definitely over in there, in that direction. But when you come for the Fred Olsen, you come down here. I'm going to turn this around. Then you're going to have to drive all the way down. You're going to turn the car around, park here, then you have to go this way and do a U-turn, and then get on the ferry there. I will show you all tomorrow, so make sure, well, I won't post it tomorrow because I've got a lot to do in Fuerteventura, but I will show you. So I'll film it tomorrow, so make sure to turn them notifications on so you know when the video's coming, and I'll show you what it's like. There's our favourite ferry, the Linnaeus Romero one, in its old home, back to normal. They've got a couple of boats here, look, so they've got the brand new ferry, which is this one here, and then they've got this one, which is the old Princess Eco. That hasn't done anything since lockdowns. Used to do an amazing excursion called Atlantic Adventure. Well, when I say amazing excursion, it wasn't an amazing excursion. It was cheap and cheerful, but they've took it off. But it was cheap, cheerful, great for the families, round to Papagayo. But they got a lot of complaints about it. Not because it was terrible, but because people sold it wrong. It was sold as a luxury product when it wasn't. They're very similar to, you know, your cheap flights with Ryanair and stuff like that. Don't expect luxury if you're paying cheap prices, but if you're happy to go out with a load of people on the boat, go swimming, snorkeling and stuff like that, that's what it is. So there you go. So the offices are here. So we can get the tickets from here, and they're going to move in to the new offices very soon. And there she is, the brand new Linnaeus Romero. It's a beautiful ferry on there. Gorgeous. Tomorrow we're going over on the Fred Olsen. I prefer that one to the Armus. It's a lot newer. So you go, people having a wander around. So it's a lot easier now. And there's a lot more sort of signs to tell you where to go. So you've got nothing to worry about. If you want to go over to Fuerteventura, make sure to check out the link. I'll put a link below. You can book all the different ways to go, whether you want to go by ferry, whether you're in Puerto del Carmen or Costa de Guise and you want to get a bus down here and the ferry, or if you want to do a full tour, there's loads. I'm going to see if I can get a good view of the front of this building. Let's go and have a look. So there you go, there's a little view of the front of the building. It's going to be interesting to see where the offices are, but it'd be a lot nicer to go in there and get your tickets. There you go, beautiful. And then along here, I wonder if where them offices are, they're going to put some kind of cafe. Because if they do, this is the old terminal, look. Very dated, look. So this is the old terminal. And then you've got the cafe here. So if you want to get something to eat, you can come in here. But I wonder if they're going to build or open a new cafe over there. If they do, that's going to put that poor man out of business, isn't it? So we shall see. Or maybe they'll move over there, who knows. But I know what Lanzarote is like. And I've said this to somebody the other day. I said, the problem with Lanzarote is, somebody opens a business, maybe it's an Indian restaurant, Chinese restaurant, and it works and it's very busy. And then 2 days later, there's 3 more. And then you've got 4 Indian restaurants with no people in, or very few people in, because it's spread out. And that I find is a bit of a problem here in Lanzarote. If something works, they all jump on and they all open the same sort of thing. There you go, beautiful views of the harbour now. The sun is rising, the Kalima's gone. Just gorgeous, look at that. Lovely views. And you've got the Linnaeus Romero office here as well, that's temporary. And of course, if you're coming down in this direction to see the harbour and have a look around, it's a nice walk, beautiful views. And you've got La Cofradía here, very popular with the locals. Great tapas, great seafood because it's right next to the fish shop. And it's now quite a nice view, now all the building work's gone. So you can sit and look out the harbour. Shame them railings are there, but it's still a nice view. But it is one of them Spanishy sort of Canarian places, so it's very loud in there. It's very loud. I do find the Canarian sort of tapas restaurants, it's a great atmosphere, but it's very loud. They talk so loud to each other, and everybody talks at the same time. So when you see the Canarian families and they're sat around a table, you can see there's about 10 different conversations going on, and it's sort of who can be heard for the loudest. But it does make for a nice sort of atmosphere if that's what you like. Me, I like my creature comforts. I like to be at home in the quiet and just to chill out. So there you go. So let's have one more view of the harbour, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is your October update for the cruise terminal. I'm going to get us a pass to the opening of the offices I'm going to film down there, do some interviews with people, and don't forget, like, follow, subscribe, and if you're going to Fuerteventura, hit the link below. We've got loads of different ways for you to do it. We'll see you soon. Tell me where you want me to go, what you want me to film, and I'm all yours. It's got a little quieter now. I've got a lot more time. So from me, we'll see you in the next video.